Hi, I'm Don Holding. A lot of folks in the wrestling business, I guess, might know me as a promoter from 2007 to 2012. We ran, the towns in South Texas and wound up settling in Lytle, Texas for the last year of the promotion. I go back way before then, and I'll go back to 1988. It was kind of, I guess, the first school that came about was Chris Adams. It sort of advertised in a school, and I actually showed up. Of course, at that time I had my third child, 3 babies at the house, and I couldn't even afford to pay a $200 mortgage. So, at the time, and so just about that time I looked at the school, when I was going to pay for it, an opportunity came up in the environmental industry, which I had to take the job. I had made a decision, so I walked away from professional wrestling at that time. Always been a fan, but I really walked away from it. And I wanted to participate in it so bad, and I wanted to learn. So a short time after that, we moved to San Antonio in '95, and changes in my life happened, and I met Sandy, my wife, and Jake and Jessica was my stepkids. And when we closed down in 2012, my health became very bad. I ballooned up to 330, almost 340 pounds. My health was horrible. It was taking a toll on both me and my wife, running it, working full time. It was just really us trying to run the sports station, the wrestling, and everything. Well, then our house burned down, and we decided, we've had enough. Appendix bursted, I was hours away from actually not being here. So when we left that, and so I walked away from it again. And so I focus on my profession, which is the environmental thing, which I'm still going to do. I have people that depend on me to make a living there as well. And I will be retiring from there eventually, one day. I'm getting close to that at my age. So I decided, I miss this business. I felt like I kind of bought my way into it. I did not really earn my way in. At the end of the day, I looked like I bought myself into the business. And so this last 4 or 5 years, it's bugged me. And so, many a days, I guess, on the lake, somebody sent me videos on the lake and stuff, and I've thought about it, and I said, it's not right. And if anybody knows me, it's like the environmental business. We go inside of a hazardous material tank. How can I ask 4 guys to go on this tank if I'd never went in a tank myself? I talked to Chris this last year, and we kind of went back and forth, and I started getting myself in shape. I've lost since December almost 55 pounds, and I started working on my own, and I told Chris that when I'm ready, I want to join his school. Now I also got the advice of very few people that I trust tremendously in this business about the schools and about my goals and stuff like that. Of course, one of them said I was crazy, but he actually was the one that recommended based on the depth of talent here. If you look at the trainers here with Chris and Rodney Mack and Jazz and Mark and Fanak, it's incredible. It's an incredible place, and the students are everywhere here. They're at every show. They're helping. It was at the end of the day, it was a no-brainer. So Chris and I, we met, and we've agreed to do this journey. And my ultimate goal is I want to get into the ring. I'm 50. I'll be 58 in January. I would like to be in the ring by the time I'm 60 years old, and I want to earn it. There's no favoritism here. I get nothing. When I walk into this studio, into this training facility, I am a rookie student. I am going to pay my dues like any other wrestler in this business, and I'm going to start on the ground, and I'll earn my way into the ring, and then I'll earn my way. And, with the guidance of the teachers and the instruction here, we'll see how far I can go. Like I said, my goal is I want to have meaningful matches in my 60s. If I can't, I'll settle for it, but I will complete the school and I will complete the training. Then, if worst case scenario, if I ever promoted again, at least I've been there, I've trained, and I've worked, and I've done it the right way. I've not bound myself in. I've actually went through the same training. I will be able to list on my resume of trainers for me. And that's the right way of doing things. You know, that will no longer be on my head. I bought my way into the business, because I haven't done it now. Like I say here, I'm the bottom rung level student. I've got to earn my way into the ring just like the next guy. I've got to work a lot harder than these kids, because man, they're in shape, and it's telling my age, you know, with the knee braces and all that stuff. And I'm sure it's going to get tougher, but I'm up for the challenge. It's like anything else I feel like I've done in my life. I've had success in it, and I will have success in this too, one way or the other.